From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Arrowhead. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Going deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Stuffed at the line a second time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flush down now to his left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They go to Barkley again. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Hurts now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Attack, attack!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yellow!
Right back to Pacheco. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Only a solid... About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow.
They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
attack. Go gun. Right side.
On first down, they'll run. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Fall down these two. Right side.
They give it to him again. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is some old-school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
Right side.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Thumbs up, alert.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
63.
Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Saquon. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Right. Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. And they finally get to him. He just kept hanging on to that football, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, 15. What's that?
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Running left with Pacheco. Open space inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once you touch the 2nd level.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
73.
Back to throw, Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey! Hey!
Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Carl up, Yeti. Do it, sir.
He'll throw it yet again. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No.
Throwing here, Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
A give to Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third and long for him here. This one finds Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Great.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got Devontae Smith. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They run it with Saquon. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott's out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Butker on now to kick this one away. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
63.
Here's Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Go with Barkley here. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Now Hurts. Throw left is intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
You won't know. Guys, right.
On fourth down, Hurts. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pistol now for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They go to Barkley again. And he's brought down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Hey, 73.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an